Welcome, family. It's Vlogmas. Day number, I'm not sure anymore if it's 16th or 17th, but I'll see. Put it right down at the bottom, okay? Well, you guys, I'm back home in my humble abode and just reflecting on my trip, reflecting on my thoughts and mindsets, just basically reflecting. And one thing I realized upon my reflection is, okay, let me go back a little bit. Now, most of you know that my soon-to-be new home is not New York anymore. It's going to be somewhere else. Where? Not sure yet, okay? But that's the thing that is fun, not knowing. And just the whole possibilities of all that's out there to experience. So, my whole thoughts now is just trying to find the right home outside of New York where me and my family will be more comfortable, will be able to live better, offer the kind of money that, we're used to spending in New York. We would live like kings and queens in the South somewhere. So that's my whole journey now. But after visiting outside states and stuff, although I do plan on still moving out of New York, but just the whole thought of the outside states and visiting those states, I realized something. I realized that when I finally leave New York, I'm really going to miss it. Okay, may not make any sense. But let me make it make sense, okay? Let me make it make sense. Now, New York is the city that never sleeps. We all know that, okay? And it's not just a slogan, it's facts. It's the truth. Okay, you go to Brooklyn, Brooklyn never sleeps. You go to the Bronx, you're not going to sleep in the Bronx because you're ditching and dodging bullets. Queens is more quiet. Long Island is, more calmer and slow. But the whole thing is this. We have everything. Okay? We have everything just about. We have the foods. Oh my gosh, the different nationalities, the foods, the different cultural meals that you can get in only New York. You can probably get it other places too, but there is nothing that tastes better than New York food. I'm sorry. No, Southern food tastes good too, but it all depends on who's cooking it, because all of that ain't great. But anyways, yeah, you can get different ethnical foods in New York. And you can find any type of restaurant, ethnical cooking in New York. Now, when you go out of state, it's going to be even more harder to find whatever kind of cooking and cuisine that you're used to eating. So you'll probably do a lot of Google searches just trying to figure out where can I go to get say Indian food, Asian food, Italian food, Pakistani food, Jamaican food. Okay? Now, I just came from Arkansas. Let me tell you something. I don't know if there's any yardies that live out there, because from what I saw, there was barely any black folks. But it was dry. It was dry. It had no flavor whatsoever. And they had the regular standard restaurants that you could find anywhere, with a little, sprinkle here and there of different types of restaurants. But one thing I realized is that when I finally move from New York, I'm going to miss the easy access to all the different types of restaurants and cuisines that you can only get here pretty much in New York. Another thing I'm going to miss when I leave New York is how cheap the fashion is. Now, I don't mean it's cheap in New York to buy clothes, because it sure as heck is not. Okay? No. I'm just saying, like, you can find, like, for a woman, all right, we can go just about anywhere and make it look good. You're not going to find the simple shops that you're used to finding in New York out in the South. They may have other names for them out there, but the fashion style is not the same, y'all. Oh my gosh. I went shopping in Arkansas. And one thing I've noticed, they have Ross out there. Now, I'm not against anyone that goes to Ross. Ross to me, because this was my first time visiting Ross, Ross to me is like a TJ Maxx. Yeah, it's like a TJ Maxx. It's like a Burlington coat factory, Burlington store. Because you got a whole slew of different things in there that you can buy. But their fashion sense is basic. There's nothing hot and spicy and flavorful and sassy and divalicious about the fashion out there. Plain Jane. Real plain. Real basic. Yeah. So as far as the stores, you know, the nice, hot, hip, sexy, diva, trending stores, they're very dry outside of what you can get in New York. So once I realized, I saw the fashion and I saw how people dressed and everything, and I'm like, wow, that's going to be a cultural shock for you, Donna, because you're used to being able to go to different places and trending places, even our little cheesy stores like Rainbow and Pretty Girl and The Weekend, stores like that, Hot Point and Mad Rags. You can get nice trendy stuff in those stores and make it look good. But when you go outside of New York and you visit some of these stores, you get the basic, the most basic and blah. Unless you're going to like the outlets maybe, I don't know. But I realize the fashion sense is not the same outside of New York. Unless you're going to LA. Places like that where it's like a fashion industry type of thing. But in the South, y'all, I don't see it. So I know I'm going to miss that about being in New York. Another thing that I guess I'm going to miss when I finally leave New York is being accustomed to things being open at a certain time of the night. Now, for a city that don't sleep, everything's open, pretty much, up until a certain part of the night. You can go anywhere and get a meal in New York at any time of the night, morning, afternoon. Things are always open. Restaurants are always open. Diners, corner stores, bodegas. I mean, you got it all that you can go to at any time, even in an emergency situation, and get what you need. That is going to be a very difficult thing when I move out of New York because everything's changing different. Now, we got stores that just stay open late. And that's going to be an issue because just visiting outside of New York, I noticed things close very early. And there is no access to a jack after a certain time. So if you didn't get everything you needed and then gone home, you're going to be out of luck when you're in need of something because there's now nothing open late outside of New York. So it's a ghost town, and that's the thing I am not going to enjoy. Yeah, once I leave New York. So yeah, you guys, just sitting here reflecting on my vacation and my whole mindset of leaving New York and what to expect, what I don't know, what I'm seeing now. And it's like, wow, when you finally leave, you're really going to miss it because you're accustomed to so many things now that leaving it and being in another environment that don't have it is going to be some sort of getting used to. So you know what I'm going to end up doing. I'll probably end up visiting here a whole lot just to get the things that I know I can't get other places. Wow. Life is funny. But you guys, listen. I'm not saying anything's wrong with New York. it's just life seems like a whole lot easier to live outside of New York. Because although we got it all here, we got the theater, we got the lights, the cameras, the action, we got it all. So leaving it, it's going to really be missed at some point. And I just pray that once I finally move and I get settled into my new place, my new atmosphere, my new home, new city, I just pray that I don't miss New York that bad to the point where I want to come back. Because people have done that. So you guys, pray for your sister, pray for your auntie, because wow, I'm just entering a whole new realm, and with that comes a whole lot of different thoughts. All right? So I know I'm going to get it together one day soon. And my excitement for leaving New York is still there. The world is mine to grab, and I'm grabbing it. So yeah, you guys, wish your girl luck, because when I finally find that spot, you'll be right there with me. Okay? So thank you again, y'all, for joining me on this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. If you want to hear more of these wonderful adventures of mine, hit that subscribe button and turn that notification on so you will not miss any more videos, because I got so much content coming for this channel right here. So stay tuned, okay? And until the next video, y'all, I will see you then. Hey fam, where you going? You didn't subscribe yet. Well, listen, first of all, before you go, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget also to turn on that notification bell, so this way you will not miss another one of my videos. Okay? Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, click it, and then hit that little bell and make sure that it's lit. You will miss out on so much if you don't hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell next to it. Make sure that it's turned on, so this way when I upload another video, you will not miss it at all, okay? You will be the first to know. So don't forget, give me those likes, thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button along with the bell at the bottom, and you will always know when I upload another one of these videos, okay? So, I'll see you in the next video.